Can't see around here. Okay, I broke something. Alright, so delivery's done. And I guess we go to the nearest truck stop. I don't know where to sit around here. Plus we ain't got but 3 hours left, and that wouldn't be enough to do anything or get anywhere. And what I'll do, I guess, if you want, is when we get to the Love's truck stop and park, I could pop in a chat room and talk with you guys if you want. Since I can't see chat while I'm driving, give me a chance to catch up with y'all. Come on, Black Beast, move it.
Messaging. You have 3 hours and 3 minutes of remaining drive time. Home.
Yeah, see,
Messaging.
3 hours. 3 hours, 3 minutes. That's not really going to be too much to do today. But I don't know, they might give us a short trip to pick up later. I don't know. But then tomorrow we gain 6 hours, so I don't know. They gave me one trip, but I turned it down. Because we wouldn't have had enough time to do it.
Murfreesboro, and Winchester. Then, after a quarter mile, turn left to Innsboro Road.
unmarked cop car on the way to get somebody. Boy, he's bucking too. The lights. I think he just wanted that guy to move out of his way. Crossing over the big Kentucky River. Got the big truck. Or baby truck. I don't know what it is. Oh, a trailer. Little trailer. Here comes the Loves. I'm assuming we're going to spend the rest of the day here and night, just because we don't have the hour.
It gets at 9:05 on the right, then turn left.
Which is fine.
In a quarter mile, turn left to Greensboro Road, then turn right to Colonel Road. Turn left to Greensboro Road, then turn right.
So we'll see if there's parking here. This is one of the rare truck stops in the Lexington area. So getting parking here is always tricky, but I do see a few spots right now already, so we should be good to go. So this was a short broadcast, but I try to include you guys in whatever I can, whenever I can. I'll pop in the chat for a few minutes. Not long, 5 minutes, whatever. See who's watching. If the light ever turns green. And I get to investigate what I broke when we took off and you heard that crash. See what I broke in the back. I think it was the percolator basket or whatever. That's what it sounded like. And if so, I probably have coffee grounds all over the floor. Or the bed, or both. I don't know. I have to look. Oh yeah, there's plenty of parking there. I guess we could park at this end one, and then you guys could see every truck that comes in and goes out. Well, at least every truck that comes in. I think the exit's on the other side. Right up just a tad bit. Look at that, y'all get to see every truck that comes in here, and I promise you, as the day goes on, there'll be a lot of them. What, snowman die already? I just started them. What's up with that? I gotta find out. I got a program or something on there that's just eating the battery like crazy. Alright, let's do 2 seconds worth of...
Home. Messaging. You have 2 hours and 41 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright, enough to go anywhere. Okay, pop in the chat here real quick. Alright, how you guys doing? I see Ragtop, I see Truck Cat, I see Ken and Ray, Annabella. Let's see who else is here. Ken Laws, Joanne, Guadalupe, Jim, and Delano62. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How you doing? Who used to do that? The guy from Friends? In fact, looking at the camera, you should see everybody that passes the road too. So this is a pretty good stop. It looked like all the ones directly in front of the fuel island were all full, but so this I have to do. Do I pay to park? Sometimes I do have to. I try not to, obviously. Who wants to pay to park when you don't have to? This one, I think somewhere near the front they got a few spots you could buy, but if there's free parking, I mean, you know, I'll go for that. Usually the pay to park ones are in New York and Boston and Dallas and all that stuff, so I'm doing fine, Jim. Sorry about earlier. No idea what you're talking about. Good morning, Sid. That's the gentleman's name? Yeah, Steve, Big Rig Steve. Mr. John 92. The Northeast Corridor. I don't purposely avoid that area. It's just, it's out of the main freight lanes because it's up there in the boonies. You know, when you compare the whole U.S., the Northeast, Maine, Vermont, all that stuff, you're kind of out of the way. But I have been up there several times, and eventually I'm sure I'll hit that spot again. So, no, I don't avoid that area. I don't care for the Bronx, but I've done that twice. Long Island, all that stuff. I'll go anywhere. So, you just got to wait over that. Did I go over that bridge? I don't know what bridge you're talking about. Car carrier with brand new Silverado trucks. Hopefully we get to go up over the Northeast some more. I don't know the next trip yet. That's why we're sitting here. They gave me a trip. Oh, I don't know where it was going to go. Pick up somewhere in Ohio or whatever. But I would not have had time to get there today. And then, being a live load and then a live delivery on the same day, I just wouldn't have had the hours. It would have been way, way too close. So I turned it down. Character building in the Northeast. Northeast does have a lot of characters in it, for sure. And I know we turned on Super Chat the other day, and I've gotten notice that quite a few people, I don't know, 5 people or whatever, have donated through the Super Chat YouTube channel, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, donation button. I appreciate that. And then at the same time, I guess we had some people watching that wanted to donate, didn't want to use Super Chat, and they went through the regular donation page on the website, and that works too. I get it all, no matter how you guys do it. Do I plan on getting my Segway out? This truck stop is kind of by itself. There's not really a sidewalk for me to use, and you don't want to take the Segway out on this road here, unless it's got a sidewalk. But from what I can tell, it doesn't. Some Some truck stop locations are good for getting the Segway out, and others aren't. Sparks, I appreciate your donation. I saw that yesterday. Have I been to the main road from the song? I don't know what you're talking about. New York, Philly, and D.C. I've been around D.C. a few times. I've been through Philadelphia, I think twice. New York, I've done Long Island, all over western New York, Syracuse, and I go all over. I really do. Do I come to Northern California? I just went through your area, I don't know, a month or two ago, I guess. A tombstone every mile. Never heard of it. How are we doing, Music Master? Need to look back here and see what I broke. Ah! I didn't break anything. I just thought I did. Yeah, I got bananas. I got brand new bananas with bruise marks that weren't here yesterday. Greetings from upstate South Carolina. Did I order my new USB cables? No. I was going to do that last night and basically just went to bed. Roll up your sleeves and enjoy the ride. Kind of late for that. We finished our trip. We don't have a next trip yet. So you might want to go back to the gym probably until tomorrow. We have no bananas. I got bananas. I got a pile of them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Grapes and everything from my shopping at Walmart yesterday. Which was really nice because now I got sandwich meat and lunch meat and broccoli and cauliflower and grapes and Gatorade and all sorts of good stuff. Find any M&Ms back there? No. I finally got that bag open yesterday. You know, most of the time, those simple tear here and whatever, pull there, and most of those don't work half the time. So I finally did get the thing open, stole a few out of there, and then put the bag up. Now they may be in the bottom of the cooler rolling around, but we'll have to see about that. It's good to relax. Yeah, it is. We did, I don't know how many, we went on vacation, came back Monday afternoon, hit the road running hard with that delivery in Idaho. Then 28 miles later, we loaded up and hit the road to here. So we burned basically 68 hours in 1 week. I think that's plenty of trucking. I really do. Music Master, gonna be a truck driver. Just the biggest piece of advice I could give you, I don't know if you're doing regional or 48 states or whatever the case may be safe. People like to, you know, other truck drivers try to outdo each other and try to race each other and all that baloney. Don't do that. Be 100% safe, take your time, and you'll get there. Don't get caught up in the games that the other truckers play, because you'll lose. Oh, Robert, behave. Don't know what all you're talking about, but behave. Can you explain the hours of service rules? Basically, in a nutshell, you get 70 hours of on-duty driving time in 8 days. That includes on-duty time and driving time. So that's what you could do the maximum in a week. That's what clock we're hitting. Right now we have 2 hours 31 minutes. And you know, that's not really enough to do anything. We gain 6 hours tomorrow. So you can physically drive, turn the wheels up to 11 hours a day, but no longer than 14 hours in a day. So that's basically it. Once you reach those limits or before, you have to take a 10-hour break. You know, rest, go eat, sleep, whatever. And then your 11-hour clock starts over. So that's basically it. It gets a little bit more complicated than that, but that'd take a lot longer. Games truckers play. Yeah, that would be. Do I do ham besides the CB? No. Kind of dabbled in ham radio. Just, I guess, wasn't my thing. I got, years ago when I was, I don't know, 14 years old, I got my restricted FCC license. Studied and studied to get, I don't know, what was it, a first class license back then or whatever, I can't remember what they called it. And I just couldn't get the Morse code. Couldn't get the Morse code part done, so I gave up on it. Will I pick up a load tomorrow? It depends on when the trip is. They might find a trip that picks up down the street that I'll have to run and go get today. So I don't know. Without a trip, I don't know. It's hard to double guess the dispatchers. But as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know on the blog. "16 hours on and 8 hours off." Those are federal rules, so I don't know why California would be different. I mean, it might be a regional or local thing, I don't know, but how do you keep track of my time? I got the Qualcomm. And it's a truck computer. It knows everything about my truck and what I'm doing. How long I've been driving, how long I've been stopped. Exactly, down to the 2 feet of where my truck's positioned and all that stuff. So I call it my tattletale box, because if you go over in your time, it tattletales on you. Ooh, code is no longer required. Nice. Might have to look into it. I know some truckers have ham radios too, but I got so many things going on. I figure I'll stick to my corner of broadcasting and all that stuff. Everybody's got their little niche. Oh, I'm telling. Don't be telling on me.
Home. Messaging. You have 2 hours and 27 minutes of remaining drive time. Home. Messaging.
We need to come up with a name for her.
You have 2 hours and 27 minutes of remaining drive time.
I heard you. We need to come up with a name for her. Maybe Crybaby. I don't know. I wonder how long I can keep these bananas. Whenever I buy bananas, it seems like they get bruised and brown in a day or two. Hey, Naggy Maggie. Ha! I like that. Naggy Maggie. I like that. We'll have to call her Naggy Maggie. National Guard will thank you for your service. Hey, I'm glad I can provide a glimpse of America and the American highway from the big cities to the small towns. I get your sentiment by email, comments, and all that stuff almost daily. People can't get out, whether it be can't drive or they live in another country, or whatever. And that's what I'm doing it for. Chatty Cathy. I don't know. We'll see. So you're welcome. Coffee time. I still got my coffee from this morning. Howdy, Michael from Omaha. What's that buzzing sound every now and then when I'm driving? I love it when people send me an email or a comment about what's that noise. I have no clue because I hear a lot of noises. I don't know if it's the truck computer you're talking about or what? The pre-pass sound? Who knows what you're talking about, to be honest with you. If you could send me an audio file of it, pull the audio off of video and send that to me or whatever, maybe I could tell you. It's funny how people always send me email 12 hours later. What was that sound I heard? Oh, I don't know. I've got 92 sounds in this truck. I can't pick up fireworks. If I picked up fireworks, I'd shoot them off behind the truck and you wouldn't have none in Connecticut. So, lane departure warning. Okay, now that could be true. Basically, if you even touch that line, it'll tattle on you like that. It'll start saying, you're going to cross the line, you're going to crash. Which is weird in construction, because in construction they move the lines and it'll read those, and sometimes if it's raining or the sun's glaring or whatever, or they run a tar strips down the middle of the lane, sometimes it'll read that too. So that's probably what you might be talking about. What is that on the frame? I missed it. I don't know. Oh, I lost chat. Hang on. Oh, it's buzzing sound. I say stop it. That's a lane departure. As soon as I touch a white line, it screams at me. How long have I been trucking? I don't know, September 6th. It'll be 11 years. And do I enjoy it? I do. Some days I don't. Some days I'm cranky. I don't like getting up at 3 a.m. or making 2 a.m. deliveries or some dumb stuff like that. And it's pretty hard work, but yeah, I do like it, and that's why I'm still doing it. I was at a truck stop July 2nd in St. Joseph, Missouri. Well, why didn't you come say howdy? I don't remember, but you could have come and say howdy. Where am I at exactly now? Well, if you look at the website at the map, it'll tell you. That's why I put the map up there. Unless, yeah, that's right, snowman ain't working. All right, I woke snowman back up. But Richmond, Kentucky. $1.3 million miles. That's pretty accurate. I don't remember looking at it. Kansas City. I don't know. Where's your house, Michael Sharp?
Home.
Hey, here's
Messaging.
our next trip. That beep you heard? That's our next trip. Let's see what it says. You? Really? Ah. Yuck. Be careful about giving your address out there, buddy. Remember, there's weirdos out there. Ooh. I don't like this trip. Moving, huh? What are my current plans? As far as what, today? Happy birthday, Michael. Logbooks are done electronically. That's why I say the GPS and the Qualcomm and a truck computer know everything about how long I drive and all this stuff. I don't remember if I've been in Lincoln on football game days. Traffic's traffic to me. I don't necessarily know what's causing it. Do I plan to sit here for the rest of the day? I don't know. I got a trip here. Yeah. It's going to be an extremely tight trip. I'll have to look at it here in a few minutes. What are the worst roads? I don't know. It's hard to say. Shreveport has got some really crummy roads near downtown on Interstate 20. I think they have broken concrete that's several inches apart, and look at this truck